I'm back with another album review. For the next part of my album review series, I'm going to review the albums by Royal Blood, which is a band from Worthing, England that started up in 2011. The band consists of Mike Kerr on lead vocals and bass, and Ben Thatcher on drums. Ben didn't join the band until 2013. Before him, there was Matt Swan on drums and Joe Dennis on guitar. This means that Mike is the only original member who's still with the band. Anyways, today's review is on the band's self-titled debut album. Now, the cover looks different compared to most other copies because mine is the 10th anniversary edition. The album was self-produced with help from Tom Dalgety. Tom also recorded the album and mixed most of the songs. The album was mastered by John Davis, not to be confused with Jonathan Davis, the frontman for Korn. The album was released on August 25th, 2014 on Warner Records. Hard to believe that was over a decade ago. Now let's talk about the songs. This album starts with Out of the Black, which was released as a single on November 22nd, 2013. This is also the title for the band's debut EP. I didn't get the EP and got this instead because this basically has everything. The song received a music video, and there's a link in the description. The video is also partially animated. The next track is Come On Over, which was released as a single on April 21st, 2014. This track was initially a B-side on the Out of the Black single. It does have some elements of psychedelic rock. It's also the only track on the album to be mixed by Alan Moulder. Apparently, the song was in the game WWE 2K15. The song received a music video, and there's a link in the description. After that is Figure It Out, which was released as a single on August 18th, 2014. I need to clarify this is not a cover of the song by Serj Tankian. However, this track was featured in the movie Entourage, but I never saw that movie nor did I watch the show. I personally think this is one of the best songs on the album, and I'm going to leave a link to the song's music video in the description. Next up is You Can Be So Cruel. I think this song has something to do at the end of a relationship, unless I'm mistaken. Up next is Blood Hands. This track mentions blood being on someone's hands. That's followed up by Little Monster, which was released as a single on February 10th, 2014. This was the very first Royal Blood song I ever listened to because my dad regularly plays it on his radio show. Upon listening to it, I thought it sounded awesome and wanted to hear more from these guys. This is also the only track on the album that was mixed by Dave Sardy. The very first video on the band's YouTube channel is the music video for this song. There's a link in the description. Be sure to subscribe to their channel. We followed up with Loose Change. The lyrics mention someone wanting their money to be doubled, and who doesn't want that? Right after that is Careless. I feel like Mike intended for the song to be more personal. The second to last track is 10 Ton Skeleton, which was released as a single on December 1st, 2014. My dad also plays this song on his radio show. A link to the song's music video will be in the description. This album ends with Better Strangers. Judging by the lyrics, I'm guessing this is another post-breakup song. Since this is the 10th anniversary edition, it has 11 bonus tracks. The first 4 are One Trick Pony, You Want Me, Love It and Leave It Alone, and Sleep Talker. One Trick Pony and Sleep Talker were previously on the Japanese version, while the other 2 were previously unreleased. The next bonus track is 10 Ton Skeleton, Tom Dalgety mix, which is basically a different mix of 10 Ton Skeleton. Next bonus track is Whole, which also previously appeared on the Japanese version. Next track is a live version of Figure It Out from when these guys performed at Tea in the Park 2015. Next two are Loose Change and Little Monster from the band's performance at the 2015 Reading Festival. Next one is Better Strangers from the band's performance at Bonnaroo 2015. The last track is Out of the Black from when these guys performed at the 2015 Reading Festival. As you can see, my copy has all those tracks. When researching this album, I read that it peaked at number 1 in Ireland, the UK, Scotland, and the US top hard rock albums. It was also number 17 on the Billboard 200, 2 on the US top alternative albums, and 4 on the US top rock albums. It was also certified gold in Australia and Canada, platinum in New Zealand, and double platinum in the UK. The album mostly received positive reviews from critics since it has a 77 on Metacritic. It's just that some empty-headed fucknugget at Pitchfork, aka Shitfork, gave it a 5.6 out of 10. For that I say, fuck Pitchfork. Now for my thoughts. I really like this album. Little Monster is the song that got me hooked on this band. I previously had the Japanese version because it had some of the B-sides that weren't included on the regular version. When the 10th anniversary edition came out, I decided to get it because it has all the B-sides from the Japanese version, plus some tracks that were previously unreleased. I subsequently gave the Japanese version to my dad as a Christmas gift last year. Overall, I highly recommend this album, especially the 10th anniversary edition. Now's the part where I question you. Have you listened to Royal Blood's debut album? If so, what do you think about it? What's your favorite song from it? If you have this album, which version do you have? Let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Be sure to press the notification bell to notify you of future videos. Thanks for watching, and fuck Pitchfork.